This is 10 strategies to get AdWords performing better for you. This is part of the paid search lecture series by Infinity Nation. My name is Lol Lowe and I am head of paid search here at Infinity Nation. I've worked within the business for nearly 10 years, and before that I worked client side as a digital marketing manager. Today we're going to cover goal setting made simple. This is why it's important to set up goals from the beginning and how they impact your AdWords spend. Next, we'll be looking at improving your keyword quality score. We'll talk about what this is, what impacts it, and how to improve it. Then we'll be looking at creating click-worthy ads. So this is the anatomy of a good ad, and we'll look at some real-life examples. Then we'll talk about owning the ad space. This is about taking up as much space as possible on the Google results page with your ads. Testing new products or services. So this is how best to introduce new products or service to your existing campaign structure. So you've hooked them in, now what? Unfortunately, it's not a case of build it and they will come. Here we'll discuss why people are leaving your site without engaging or buying. Then we'll look at measurement. So this is really about KPIs and what you should be measuring. Keeping them coming back. This is all about remarketing. And then fail to plan, plan to fail. This is common issues that we come across when we're running AdWords accounts for other people. And lastly, we'll talk about paid platforms worth considering. So goal setting made simple. So why are we starting with goals? Surely everyone's goal with AdWords is to send traffic to the website, make more money, whether that's from product sales or for leads generated. To truly see how well AdWords is performing for you, and really this applies to most marketing channels, whether off or online, you need to be very specific with your goals. The reason for this is that in order to see the value of your end goals, ideally you want to apply a cost per acquisition, also known as CPA, or how much that goal is worth to your organisation. So what types of goals are important? Well, this could be sales, revenue, inquiries online, inquiries by phone, booking, newsletter sign-ups. Goals can be broken down into two main types. So these are micro and macro goals. Micro goals are touch points with a potential customer, which are not a sale but could lead to one of the in the future. So something like a newsletter sign-up or initial inquiry. Macro goals are ones that are easy to measure, so online bookings, e-commerce transactions. Micro goals are the ones that tend to get forgotten about, but they are important. So when reviewing how well your campaigns are performing, it's key that as a business you know what these micro goal conversion rates are. Lifetime value of a customer is also important when assessing how well any marketing channel is working for you in terms of return. Lifetime value is the overall value an average customer brings to your business over their lifetime of being one of your customers. So in simple terms, a customer that costs £10 to acquire but goes on to purchase from you 3 times a year for 3 years at, say, an average order value of £30 shows a much better return on an original spend than considering ROI on CP or CPA values alone. A more complex example might be that you offer products both for sale and for hire. So if you look at a car dealership, do customers buy a car from you once? Do they come back and have their car serviced once a year? Are hire car customers corporate contracts, or are they B2C customers? The point is that each of these types of customers has different long-term impact or lifetime value to the company. Therefore, the cost per acquisition will vary greatly. So how do you set up goals? Well, your first stop should be analytics, as this is where all your goals should be tracked. You can import goals from analytics if you have Google Analytics and AdWords linked up. In AdWords itself, AdWords calls all goals conversions, just to confuse things. In most cases, AdWords goals will require extra tracking to be added to your website. Don't add AdWords transaction tracking and import analytics transaction tracking, or your AdWords account will look like a performance is amazing, but analytics will report a completely different, much lower set of figures.